Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon Branch, and on this rather sunny but very windy and slightly cold mid to late November 2022 day, we're doing a video on this freshly purchased and freshly back from Spain Chausson Flash 716. So Chausson, they are France's, I think France's biggest motorhome manufacturer. They are, or certainly were for many years, the biggest selling European brand in the UK. We at Highbridge Motorhomes are the biggest Chausson dealer in the country, and they are a producer of very innovative, very modern coach-built motorhomes. They do van conversions as well, but they're better known for their low-profile coach builds. So this is a Chausson Flash 716. Based on the Ford Transit, this model, only available in Flash form, but this one's got plenty of both factory fitted and dealer fitted options. It's a one owner from New Van. I sold this one new to my friend Gary, who's quite a good chum of mine. It comes with the private plate, GH51 Gaz. He didn't need that anymore, so he's left that on. It's one we bought back from him. So she's 4 years old, done 20,000 miles. So normally I'd have a look at the window sheet, but there isn't one on this yet because it's literally just come in. So, Chausson Flash 716, 2018 on an 18 plate. It's about 7.5 metres long, which is normal full-size coach-built size. 2.35 wide, so normal coach-built width, and a smidgen under 3 metres tall, about 2.89 tall, because it's got a drop-down bed. So the Flash 716, very, very popular, really good news. It's been replaced now by the Titanium 720, which is a very similar idea, and it gives you a super big drop down front bed that comes down all the way for yourselves, and at the back you've got drop down electric bunks with a rear sitting area. So it's a brilliant family van. We do sell a lot to couples, and in fairness, that's what Gary used it for. It's just him and the wife, and they had two separate areas, so he could watch the horse racing and she could watch Coronendas. And so it's a multifaceted van. Doesn't have to be for families, but it's a 5-berth, 5-seat belt van. This is plated at 3.5 tonnes, so you can drive it on your car licence. Even if you're over 70 or you pass your test after 97, you don't need a C1 on the driving licence, and she's a nice thing. So having a walk around the outside, so based on the Ford Transit, this one is the 6-speed manual. These are all the 170 horsepower engine rather than the entry-level 130 horsepower, so they drive really, really well. This one, as I say, Gary's just been to Spain in it, so she's all driving spot on. A little walk around the outside, so we're fully colour-coded on the cab. We've got electric heated wing mirrors, Ford alloy wheels. You'll notice some damage on the habitation window. Unfortunately, while he was in Spain, some reprobates on a motorway services where we would never recommend anybody stop actually broke in through the window. So there's an insurance and a claim for this, and we got a new window on order from Chausson. So new window, blinds and fly screens to be fitted to that. Coming around this side, we've got the flue for your gas and electric Truma hot water heater. We've got a factory fitted external shower, which is great if you've been to the beach, you just want to hose yourself or your dog or your bikes off. In here is a service hatch where you've got, I'll try and open it. There we go. So we've got your freshwater fill-up point, and behind there are all of your fuses and your circuit breakers, nice and easy to get to for your electrics. Onboard fresh water, these are grade 3 fully winterised, so the French take them skiing. You've got powerful diesel powered heating. It's Robusto diesel powered heating. That's the little exhaust for it there. It runs off the diesel from your fuel tank. It's very powerful, crazy economical. It's been around for many, many years in trucks and boats, and it's quite popular in motorhomes. And we've had the heating on in this van yesterday, watching a bit of football, and it's a very cosy thing. I'm in having a business meeting even in it, and it's a very, very cosy van. Mains hookup, I can't remember if it's got a solar panel on the roof, this one. I'll have a look when we go inside. So we've got kitchen window, lounge window, and then your rear sitting area, stroke kids room, stroke drop down bunk window there. These have got quite a long rear overhang. They're quite easy to dink the rear corners. This has got a dink there, same on the other corner. They're both going to be repaired when they go out. I've done that on a 716 myself, in fairness, so you put the lock on too quick. So they'll both be fully repaired and back to correctness when they go out. At the back you've got a garage, so it fits so much in this. You've got all the kit and storage you need for a good family of 4 or 5 to go away on holiday for a long period of time. So we'll have a look in the garage from the side, but you've also got rear access to it. If you wanted a bike rack, you can have a high level one fitted up there, or you could even have a wind down one so you can load your bikes on it there and wind it back up again for travelling. But why do that when you've got a huge garage? So we'll open up the garage door there. And at the back you've got a massive storage space. But this is really, really good. So this is full height here, so you can put your paddle boards or your skis or whatever in there, or you can pull down 2 shelves to shelve it out. And then there's room in here for 2, 3 bikes, maybe 4 bikes if you fold the handlebars. Plenty of space. There's heating in there. There's a main socket and a 12-volt socket in there, which is both handy if you're sitting outside, so you can plug electrical devices in, and also if you want to charge your electric bikes, you can do it through there. There's even a handy work light in here as well, so that's really, really good. Condition of this van's absolutely fine. Obviously we're going to do those bits, they'll be back to the point where you'd never be able to tell anything were wrong with them. 30% toilet locker there, fridge vents for your massive fridge freezer. We've got a wind up Fiamma awning and an outside awning light, and also you'll see on the roof it's got a very expensive and very large 85cm, I think that is, Teleco automatic self-seeking satellite system. Now we don't check or guarantee these, well we don't guarantee them. Aftermarket audio visual equipment will be left on the vehicle for the next owner, however we don't warranty it and we don't check it or guarantee it. However, we set that up yesterday, tuned it in, and it works absolutely fine, which is really, really good. In fact, we've had a different van with a TV set up with a terrestrial digital TV area on because of this awful stormy wind that we've got. The picture was really poor. The picture is clear as a whistle with that satellite dish. So while I would never say it's worth spending £2,500 to £3,000 having one fitted, if you've got one that's already working, why not? It's very, very good. Another lounge window. There's a gas locker here, so Gary did a lot of work in Europe, so it's had a gas flow refillable gas system fitted. That will be taken out because he's going to put it on his next van, but we could refit one easy enough for you there. The filler will be left in, that's already there, or you can put normal Calagas bottles in there. Cab spec wise is excellent, so you've got full Remis Concertina cab blind supply screens. We got electric windows, electric mirrors, 20,371 miles. We got a digital stereo system. I think that's DAB. Don't hold me to it. I think it is. So it's got Bluetooth as well. We got your reversing camera monitor up there as well, and that's permanently live, so you can use it when you're driving as a rear view mirror. We've also got the useful feature of a fly-off handbrake. So the handbrake's currently on, but the lever is always in the down position, so you can swivel the cab seat over the top of it. So going inside the van, getting out of this horrible cold wind, so we come straight into a good sized front lounge. I'll just get some lights turned on in here. There we go. Get the door closed, excuse the shaky camera work. So having a little pirouette around, so we've got good sized front lounge. We'll come back to these things in a moment. Big drop down bed from above. Twin swivel cab seats. You still get the curtains, you can take them off if they annoy you because you've got the cab blinds. And we've got really good mid kitchen, and then we've got the rear area as well, so we'll come back to that, but we'll start at the front. Ow, work backwards as I hit my head on the TV. So front lounge, we've got a table there which drops down electrically and raises electrically. You can spin it around, centralise it, fold it in half, leave it down as a coffee table or a footrest, leave it up. And a good sized front lounge. We've got this half leatherette seating with cloth back, stop your back getting sweaty, same with the cab seats. And this turns into a rear facing seat belted seat for your 5th passenger, which most people probably wouldn't have very often, but it's quite a rare feature to find the 5th seat belt. And tucked away behind there, which has never been used, are 2 forward facing seat belted seats there. So I don't know if the isolator key is in for the beds, but we'll give it a go anyway and see. Oh yeah, it is. There we go. So you just simply press a button and down comes your very, very large drop down bed. Now you can either stop the drop down bed there or a bit further down, and then you've got a double bed underneath for your 5th or even 6th person, or you can keep your finger on this button and it'll come all the way down to seating level, so you don't need a ladder to get into it. So that's a really good size bed up there. There's a couple of watermarks on that, and the way that's from is probably from condensation where it's been kept in the top or where somebody's filled a brew, but we will clean that sort of thing anyway. You can get replacement mattresses if you want as well, in fairness to it. So bringing that back up again, you can stop it at any height, so if you want to keep thick bedding on it, otherwise you take it up and you've still got a bit of room on top there for your duvet. Probably take your pillars off and stick them up over the cab there. So nice lounge, big front bed that drops all the way down. Very, very good news. Good bit of storage over the cab there. And a big panoramic skylight to flood the area with light, and that opens up as well. Got a nice full width mirror. Simple, easy to use control panel with your lights and gauges for your battery. You got your control for your diesel heating system and a control for the satellite system over there as well. So just wake that up again, make sure that's tuned in. TV goes on a bracket there. That is the previous owner's TV. That will be coming out and being switched over to his next van, but that is where the TV would go. I think that's a 19 inch. You should be able to go up a size, go up to a 21 inch on there, and that will rotate to face the rear or to face the front as well. Kitchen facilities wise, took us a long time, but Chausson finally from 2018 relented and gave us a proper oven. So we've got a combined oven and grill, 2 gas burners on top and 1 mains electric ring for when you're on mains hookup. Nice opening window there to vent your gases, and a LED light above. Ow! 2 deep storage cupboards. If I hit my head on this TV one more time, I'm going to go mad. You got your buttons for your both electric front bed and your electric rear bed, which I'll show you in a moment. Pull out cabinet there. Fridge freezer's a 3-way fridge freezer, as all coach books tend to have. So you've got gas when you're not hooked up to the mains electric when you are on the mains, and it runs on 12 volt off your alternator while you're driving. That's in really, really good condition. Same with the freezer above. Storage cupboard next to your TV. Your TV obviously slides away, and you've got here, I've never seen one of these before apart from this system. It's a Wi-Fi system. It's an iBoost, another aftermarket electrical thing. I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you, but these things, you put a little data only SIM in them and that will work off the phone network, but it will outperform a phone because it's a power boosted mast based system basically. Really popular these days. That was one that we swapped over from Gary's previous van. I'd never seen one back then, so it's quite an old one, but I dare say it still works. I'll ask Gary for you and find out how it works, but again, it's something else. We'll leave it on, we don't check it or guarantee it, but to replace that with a sort of newer system would be 500-600 quid. So it's a nice accessory to have, and then you can connect all of your phones and your tablets and things like that, and stream without having to hotspot from your phone, which is good. Now coming into this very large rear area, so you can imagine you've got the kids with you. You've got a solid door that comes across here to cut the area in two. And then we've got a very large, totally separate shower cubicle. That's really good, that, with a hanging rail for drip drying and a big skylight above it for ventilation. Then we've got a real nice rear seating area here. Quite unusual. You've got a lift up table there, so your kids can have back here, or if you have an argument, one of you can have back here, the other one can have the front. There's another privacy thing that will come across here to somewhere. So privacy screen that will come across there and go on to there, and then you can bring that across to cut your middle of the van off completely for privacy, and so you can all access the bathroom. Sliding door for the bathroom with a nice modern sink, good sized mirror, and 2 storage cabinets, one there, another opening skylight with another hanging rail, which is nice, and a good sized storage cupboard down below. There'll be bits of storage, I'm sure, underneath of these seats as well, so storage is excellent. It's a very practical family van, very light with the big windows, nice use of lighting. And then you've got your 2 adult sized drop down rear bunks, so you could not only use this as a family. Hit my head on the television again, let's slide that out the way. Not only use it as a family, but you can use this for 4 adults if you're a bunch of friends or 2 couples want to go away. These are adult sized beds, so just bring it down, and then the lower one comes off there. Look at that. That's proper cool, that, isn't it? So these are really bunk, really big. My brain's frozen again today. Really big, comfortable drop down bunk beds of an adult size, 6 foot plus, weighted to take adults up there, which is excellent. They've got nets and stuff to stop you falling out as well, and simply press the button, up she goes again. Very smart. And then the bedding you can either keep underneath of these, or you can put them in your absolutely massive sliding door rear storage locker. This is huge. So in there you've got the duckboard, which goes in your shower tray if you want, or you can leave that at home. You've got your ladder for your rear bunk or your front bed if you're stopping it halfway down, and an absolutely humongous storage area. So you've got a huge hanging rail up there, massive shelves all the way around. So there's not many, I think, true family friendly vans that will swallow a family of 4, even 5 at a push, and have enough storage, but this does. Now, payload at 3.5 tonne, all 3.5 tonne full size coach built vans are not going to have a huge payload. Now, you'll probably get away with it, but if you have a driving licence to drive more than 3.5 tonne, the Transit you can take up to at least 4 tonne. I think maybe even 4.4 tonne, just with a matter of paperwork. We can help you do that, and then you get cheaper road tax and a massive payload. But if you don't have a C1 driving licence, you can keep it at 3.5 tonne. We've got some USB charger sockets here. We've got some USB charger sockets at the front. Condition is absolutely fine. It has been used, this van. It's not like the day it left the Chausson factory, but it's sound as a pound. So we're going to be replacing that broken front window and the blind and fly screen, obviously. And we'll also do the repair on both rear corners, and then she'll be back to being totally mustard, in fairness to it. So this is our Chausson Flash 716. It's 2018. It would be on an 18 plate, but it does come with that private plate, which is great if you're called Gaz, or you just want to call your van Gaz. This is where we are. So we're at Newton Abbot, TQ126QZ, just off the South Devon Expressway, which you can see thundering past in the distance there. So we're the easiest dealership to get to that I've ever seen. The website is www.highbridgecaravans.co.uk. You can call us on 01626 832 792. If we're busy out here videoing or whatever, you can ring the mobile 07432 662 558. I've not said the price, so the price is 51,995, which is, if you can find another one, the going rate for one of these. So this is really good spec. I haven't seen if it's got a solar panel on the roof. I can't see a charger box for one anywhere, so work on it not having a solar panel. We can fit one if you want. But Chausson Flash 716 at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch. It's something different. It's really cool. Give us a ring before someone else does. Thank you very much. Goodbye.